Hello everyone, how are you? Happy Saturday. So I'm here once again to talk about marriage. And if you are in Nigeria or whether you are abroad and you are listening to all these content creators saying negative things about Japa marriage, you are on your own. No? Honestly speaking, you are on your own. Because let me tell you something. People feed on negativity. People like to listen to negative news. Have you noticed that if something bad happens to you, it flies so fast than when something good happens to you? Take for instance, you graduate and you have a graduating ceremony. Before people will send that message of your graduation out to people, you go take. But if something, God forbid, your enemy has accident, your enemy have an accident, or something negative, maybe police arrest your enemy or whatever, you will see the way the story will fly fast. That is the same thing with this abroad marriage. Let me tell you something. We are the ones living abroad. We know what we are. What's up here? Stop listening. Men in Nigeria, stop listening to all these content creators telling you not to bring your wife abroad. Even the Bible says 2 heads are better than one. 2 heads are better than one. Come and ask the single men living here in abroad how they are suffering. Come and ask the single women living here in abroad without their spouses what is happening to them. Is it the cold? The Bible says 2 heads are better than one. If you are 2 here, you are husband and wife, you will be able to achieve far faster than somebody that is single. So stop listening to them. They are just, how do I call them? Carriers of bad news. They are all carriers of bad news. Abroad, marriages abroad are thriving very, very well. I kid you not. So many marriages abroad are thriving very, very well. It depends on what you want in life. Even in Nigeria, our marriage is not breaking up. So why is it this negative narrative about abroad marriage? And the wife is throwing the husband out. The wife is calling police. All na lie. Is a lie. Is it that easy for you to call police on your spouse? Is it that easy? They should stop this narrative. Stop listening to them. Stop listening to them. Listen to the good one. We have good marriages. I think it's high time. People that have good marriage, you people should stop and start talking. Start talking about your own good marriage. Talk about the things that is happening here in abroad. Why are people so bent on destroying other people from telling men in Nigeria not to bring their wife to abroad because they will collect their house, they will do this, they will send them to jail? It's not happening. Who has time in this abroad? Who has time to even call police? When you the wife and the husband, you have gone to work. When you are at home, you want to rest, you want to cook, you want to do this. There are good marriages everywhere and there are bad marriages everywhere. So Nigerians, married couples living in Nigeria, they are living abroad. There's nothing wrong with them. Fine, we'll see 1 or 2 things. It's normal for things to happen in marriage. It's normal for people to have issues in marriage. And it's all over the world. It's relative, please. Okay, what about I saw one post recently that a lady, a nurse, I think is AY's sister, Ayomakun, this Nigerian comedian, the wife, she bought a Benz for her husband. Why didn't that story, why didn't it fly? Why is that story not all over the place? A nurse in Nigeria, in America, bought Benz for the 50th birthday of her husband. But if it is a nurse divorced the husband, you will see it everywhere. All these content creators, they would have carried it all over the place. Let's fly. Let's run with the good narrative. Stop all this nonsense. Abroad marriage, abroad marriage, abroad marriage. Is it only men that bring their wives to abroad? A lot of women to bring their men here. Not to even talk of, do you know what some women are even going through in this abroad? From the men? So what are you talking about? Abroad marriage. Sí mi ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà ní Nàìjíríà gan ó dàbí ẹni pé ẹ ti ẹ̀ mọ̀ ju àwọn tó ń gbé labroad lọ. Kí ló ṣe yín? Kí ló dé? There is bad marriage everywhere. There is good marriage everywhere. Stop castigating women. Abroad marriage. The women are wicked. The women are evil. What about all the things the women are doing? The women, they are the drivers. I'm using myself as an example. I'm the driver. I will take the children to school. I'm the washer. I will wash the clothes. I'm the cook. I will cook all the food that we will eat, everything, including my husband. When they are to go for appointment in the hospital, I'm the one that will take them. When they have meeting in the school, I'm the one that will go. And I'm still working. I'm still schooling. What about all those things that the women do? Why are people not running with that narrative, saying, look at how Nigerian women abroad, look at how they are taking care of their families, look at what they are doing, they are doing 2 jobs, they are going to school, at the same time they are keeping their marriage, keeping their home, keeping their children and their husband. Why are people not talking about that? Why are you people not talking about that? Why is it that abroad women, they are this, they are that, what if they are the boss? Who told you that? Nigerian men that I know, all the Nigerian men that I know here in abroad that are married, they are still the boss in their house. They are still the oga patapata. They are still the one in control of their own. They are responsible. They are taking care of their family. They are taking care of the bills. So what are you talking about? People should stop all this. Stop listening to these people. If you are a man in Nigeria and you want to bring your wife, if you are a man in abroad and your wife is in Nigeria, you're on your own, you better go and bring your wife and stop listening to all this nonsense. And if you are in Nigeria and you are planning to relocate with your families, don't leave your wife behind, though. Because if you leave your wife behind, tendency that you will cheat. Let me even now tell you, married couples, it is difficult for them to cheat because both of them, they are here. But if you are one here, it's easy for you to cheat in abroad. Very easy. If you are single here in abroad, it's very easy for you to cheat. So please, bring your spouses to abroad. Bring them. Don't leave them behind. Don't listen to all these people saying abroad marriage is bad. Don't listen to them. Listen to the good ones. Listen to people like us. Stop listening to all this nonsense they are talking about. Okay? All right. Bye.